Okay, one more time here. I tried to make this video a couple of times, and things keep disturbing me. 10:13 a.m., 4/23/2017. I want to talk about this power outage that happened in certain select cities a couple days ago. And yesterday, a massive U.S. power grid failure was seen across the entire United States in one simultaneous fashion. San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles were the three main areas that were hit the hardest. Now, if you look at the map, which I'll have the link below, the map is indicating that out of those three cities, San Francisco was hit the hardest by far. By far. 99% of the attack out of those three cities was concentrated in San Francisco. And it shut down traffic lights, it shut down the Bay Area rapid transit system, it shut down elevators, it shut down office buildings, it shut everything down. And this article is saying yesterday's power outage was likely caused by a geomagnetic storm. Yeah, right, wrong. Because why didn't the geomagnetic storm hit, cities in Canada? How come it didn't hit cities in Mexico? How come it didn't hit cities in Cuba? But it hit something in Tampa, right? Huh? Yeah, it's not the correct answer. This is what's going on. As I've said before, I've said in the last several videos, I've said, look, space humans and extraterrestrials are assisting the Earthlings here, and they're not going to allow World War III to happen. They're not going to allow it to happen. And they are sending messages to the Cabal, the Illuminati, or the Draco, or whatever you want to say, that, hey, listen. You guys got to stop these aggressions in North Korea and South Korea, because it's not going to fly. World War III is not going to break out. We're not going to let it break out. And this is the telltale sign. This is the read. Now, if you haven't looked at the PG&E outage map, go to the link below and look at the map. And I'll try and put it at the beginning of this video too. 99%, 98% of the power outages, intensity, duration, etc., was centered in San Francisco. If you look at the north latitudinal line of San Francisco, it's at 37.77 degrees north latitude. That's a global grid measurement indicator. Okay. If you take that line and you go west and you go across the Pacific Ocean, where in the heck do you think that intersects? Take a wild guess. Do you think maybe it could intersect North and South Korea? Do you think that it's extremely close to being right on the border of North Korea and South Korea? Yeah. It's within fractions of numbers. In fact, it's less than 0.25 difference. The latitudinal degree line of the border of North and South Korea is at 38 degrees. The latitudinal north degree line of San Francisco is at 37.77 degrees. The majority of that attack was concentrated in San Francisco. So do you think those two are connected? Yeah, they are connected. They're very connected. The message was, hey, back off of North Korea, back off of South Korea. We hit you guys in San Francisco to link those two together. And then we also showed you the breadth and the scope of what we can do. And cities all across the United States were hit as far away as New York City and Boston, as far south as Tampa, and as far north as Seattle. So the whole conglomeration of the United States was hit. Not all the cities, but sporadic cities that would include the circumference of the United States and its borders. Now, that was only one indication. The same day, there was let me pull this article. There was an aircraft carrier. Hold on. There's an aircraft carrier that was going to Korea, an F-18 or an F-16 crashed on the landing deck of the aircraft carrier. Let me see if I can find her. Okay. Just bear with me here. Let me get through this. Yeah, here we go. F-18 fighter jet from Carl Vinson carrier crashes off the Philippines. Yeah, it crashed when it was trying to land, and the pilot had to eject. Well, that was it. It was pushed out of the air. And this is very easy for the extraterrestrials to do. It's very simple. I mean, they've got technology that far outlasts and outshines anything that the Illuminati or the covert ops has. I'll put both articles in the links below. And, you know, this is what's going on. These events are connected. These events are messages, and these events are put together in a way where it should not be misconstrued. And like I've been saying this, guys, for a couple of weeks. I'm like, look, this is what's going on. And here we go. We have another few events that tie right into that theme. So, again, the message is everybody calm down on this World War III stuff. Everybody relax. You know, Jay at the Spiritual Foundation, which I've been talking about lately, always makes it a point to calm down or relax. Relax. You're not yourself unless you relax. And he's totally right about it. Spot on. So that's one of the reasons, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, is to get everybody off of that chatter, because there's a lot of that hype and that speculation on YouTube, and you get wrapped up in it if you are not conscious about where you're walking, so to speak, on the internet. And that's what it is. That is what it is. In closing, check out thespiritualfoundation.com. Check out all the books. Jay's book on creation is fantastic. He is correct. I've purchased it. I've read both books. You will not find that information anywhere else. That is the reason why I'm talking about it. I've also purchased some of the stones. The stones are fantastic. They are everything that he says that they are. Okay? I'm also talking to Deanna about purchasing some of the other spheres and necklaces that they have. And I highly recommend you guys going to that website and checking it out, and check out Jay's videos too. The guy is no joke. No joke. And I don't get compensated anything for saying this stuff. I'm doing this on my own volition. I'm doing this on my own time because I'm so impressed with the stuff that he has to offer that I volunteered myself and said, you know what, I got to do this because more people need to know about this. More people need to know and hear this message, because it's just a fantastic message and you're not going to get it anywhere else. His explanation of creation and where it came from, why things are so abusive, where do the negative frequencies come from, what were the past worlds on this planet prior to our modern day world here, and on and on and on and on. And it's funny because I was just cleaning out my library the other day, and I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. I haven't been in there. I haven't looked at my books in quite a while. And the material that Jay is putting out tops them all. And I've been studying metaphysical things since I was 15 years old. I used to go to Manly P. Hall meetings when he would speak at Philosophers Research Society when I was 15. I couldn't even drive. People would have to bring me there. So my family introduced me to metaphysical books, notions, ideas, thinking. And Manly P. Hall is pretty tough to beat. I mean, you look at his material, that's very advanced. And I'm a 15-year-old kid, and I really was intaking it, understanding it, and wanting to learn more. And I continued my search. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years. I remember my first book that I bought of David Icke's was purchased 1 year and 1 day before 9/11. So what does that tell you? Isn't that weird? So I got an 11. 1 day and 1 year before 9/11, I purchased my first David Icke book. That was back in 2000. That was 17 years ago. So you know where my mind is. And hey, Jay's on the mark. I mean, you can believe me, you can not believe me, you can take my word for it, you can't. That's fine, whatever you want to do. But at least if you're interested in it, you're curious about it, he's on the mark. He is on the mark, and his products are real. I'm a testament to that, and that's why I'm talking about it. So, all right. Hope everybody's having a good weekend here. 10:23 a.m., 4/23, 2017. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for listening.